Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Now, what I need to do is go grab a magazine and a roll of toilet paper because I'm about to take a shit on Bubba Wallace. Now, why does that name sound familiar? Jericho, Bubba Wallace. Man, that sound... Where have I heard that name before? Oh, well... Let me help you remember. Let's put on your shoes. We're about to jog that memory. Bubba Wallace, a few years ago, what was it, 2020 or some shit? 2022, 2020 something. And remember, we were all shocked, floored when we heard that in the 21st centuries, in the 2020s, that racism is still running rampant in America. It's still alive and well. It is still going strong. How did we know this? What was proof of this? Bubba Wallace, the NASCAR driver. Somebody, some evil sister fucker, some hillbilly, some bitch, some Klansman, some dyed-in-the-wool racist bigot was mean enough to make a noose, yes, the rope, the knot that ended countless black lives in America. Somebody tied a noose and hung it from the garage, the roll-up garage door at Bubba Wallace's garage where he, had his NASCAR or whatnot. You know what that noose meant? That noose was telling Bubba Wallace, if you don't watch it, if you don't get your black ass out of our white sport, we ain't got no room for the colors. Not on my track. Not on this Talladega night. That noose was a clear message to Bubba Wallace and any other black person watching. We are here. We still hate you. And if you don't get out of our sport, we are going to hang you by your black neck until you're dead. White power. That's what that noose meant. And for us to see that coming off of the heels of Juicy Smollett, for the black folks in America to be dealt another blow just when we were starting to make progress. We were almost there. And then here it comes again, something to remind us of the racism still coursing through the veins of America. You remember that? Remember the FBI got involved? The Federal Bureau of Investigation was investigating somebody hanging a noose from a NASCAR driver's garage door. Never mind the shipping container full of children. Never mind the women and children being trafficked around the country and the drugs and the murder and the crime. We need to press pause. We need to get that remote that Adam Sandler had and click. And we need to press pause on life because we need to focus our efforts on this news. Guess what happened? Wait. Spoiler alert. Turns out it wasn't a fucking noose. It was a rope that somebody used to pull the garage door down. Holy shit. That's right, the one and only, the Federal Bureau of Investigation had to get involved to tell America it was just used to pull the door down, and it wasn't a noose. So that's how you know the name Bubba Wallace. Well, now he's back in the news. Another noose? No. Unfortunately, no. There was no noose this time. But he did win the stockyard boxcar. I don't even know. The something 400. He is the first. Never mind that. What's important is he is the first black man, the first black person to win that race. I was listening for the roar of the crowd. I didn't hear it. Yeah. Okay. And who gives a shit? And all these people, all that stuff, first black. Can we be honest? Can I be real? Can I keep it real? Is Bubba Wallace black? He's half black. Well, Jericho, if you're half black, I mean, you're basically black. I mean, look at the features of your face and your skin tone. You look more black than white. So if you're half black, we just call you black. Okay, you're just going to forget about 50% of his DNA. Just discard 50% of his DNA. If that's the case, if 50% doesn't mean anything anymore, then I would like you, I'll put my link in the description box. I got PayPal, I got Venmo, I got Cash App. I want you to send me half of your fortune. Whatever you have in the bank, send me half, because it's not a big deal. It's just 50%. So he's 50% black, 50% white. Throw out the 50% white. This dude's black. Okay, then send me 50% of your income. Fellas, you ever been divorced and your wife took 50% of your shit? Did you look at her lawyer and say, no big deal, it's only 50%, here you go? No, you fucking didn't, because 50% is a lot. If something goes up or down by 50%, that's a lot. But in this case, when it comes to your race, and when it comes to a baby, well, the father, 50% of the equation doesn't matter. Her body, her choice. You don't have a uterus. You don't have an opinion. So forget half of Bubba Wallace's race. Forget half of Obama's. Remember, he was the first black president? But that's not impressive. And who gives a fuck, especially black folks, because these are the ones, my buddy sent this to me. Shout out to Biz. This is his fault. Ebony Magazine. We are celebrating. We're celebrating. Who the fuck is we? Bubba Wallace ain't never sent me no check. All the other black people ain't haven't put their money together to send me a check. Hey, Jericho, you good? It's just the National Black People Association, and we're checking in on our brothers and sisters. That shit don't happen. So being black don't mean shit to me. What connection do we have? Other than, it's like running into somebody wearing the same outfit. Okay, you got the same colors on. Big deal. It's not a real connection. Nobody's gonna look out for me because I'm black. Hey man, I got a letter in the mail today. Check this out, babe. They said they knocked out our cell phone bill this month. The other black folks in America came together and paid it. The shit don't happen. So keep that black shit. I don't give a fuck if he's the first black man. First black doesn't mean anything anymore. Times aren't tough, so that doesn't mean anything anymore. Jim Crow, slavery, all this horrible shit, that's not happening anymore. So being the first black means nothing. Noose. You know what they should have done? Since Bubba Wallace wanted to come out and say, oh, somebody put a noose on my garage. That's what the trophy should have been. It should have been a golden noose. That's what they should have gave Bubba Wallace. A fucking golden noose statue for being the first. Man, nobody gives a damn. I don't even want to say it anymore. First black means nothing. This is a great country where racism, it only dwells in the hearts of individuals. There's no longer a system of government. There's no longer laws on the books and policies. That's gone. So it only lives in the hearts of individuals. And I'm sure if we all look deep enough, we've got some pretty bad shit in our hearts too. Meet me in the comments. Talk to me, Goose. Are you blown away by this? Are you celebrating Bubba Wallace? Bubba, the Noose Wallace, that he's the first black, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.